And right from the beginning, I became interested. I was stimulated by the nature of the program, and mainly because I saw her enthusiasm and the way the program stretched her, engaged her energies, her creativity, and her determination to make the program, to make the program successful and to involve others. Late in the game, I became a learning coach, Erica De Silva. I was asked one Sunday to just sit in while the initial reports, the programs were read, and I was asked to make little comments. I listened to 5 or 6, 4 persons presented, and I listened and made some remarks. Subsequently, I was asked by Mrs. De Silva to read something for her, and I was struck by the clarity and the honesty of the approaches. Here was I reading a program. I suggested some changes. Much to my amazement, she made those changes. She made the changes I suggested initially, I said, and she resubmitted the work. And I continued. I said, that her work, I understood what she was saying. She was clear, she was honest, and she did not only indicated what she was doing, but she highlighted what you may call weaknesses, difficulties, and suggested in her own presentation methods of correcting weaknesses she had identified in working through her statement. And this struck me, and this is why I said this evening at this function that this is the great thing about this program, that persons break out of this routine way, and they're in even tasks that are familiar, that was done every day. Suddenly they're asking themselves serious, searching questions, finding out and then devising solutions, and then in Mrs. De Silva case, testing out and saying, yes, I have grown because I can now respond to criticism, and it made me, she has persons in her chat, a better coach. And I think this is a great idea. That one statement suggests the utility and the value of this program. And I said, in our organization, and as I mentioned at the graduation this evening, that this kind of whirlpool effect, that somewhere along the line, some person in our organization will respond to this and may say, well, boy, I would really like to take it a little further. I'm enjoying your coaching. I've seen new interest, new depth, new more effective strategies of presenting information. So that this excitement may just kind of spread within the organization, and I believe that all of these ladies, given the chance, having entered into this program, seen its utility, seen its value as a tool for personal growth and development, would have a spirit of wanting to share. Because this kind of excitement, if they've genuinely benefited from the program, ought not to be, can't be kept as a kind of a personal statement. There would be this desire to reach out, to share, because this is something new, this is something different, this is something valuable, this is something that they can give themselves to, using their own creativity based upon the skills that they have dusted off, learned, or want to share with others. Of course, with a leader like Dr. Richard Taylor, then the sky is the limit, to use this time-worn phrase, but it is true. It is true, and I'm personally, I wish the program well. I'm excited by the possibilities inherent in this program. I think that Jamaica, the Jamaican people have the capacity, they have the willingness, and I believe if they're led and encouraged, that this program, I believe You're in 33 countries. I believe right here in this land here, if the program takes off, it's going to be one, of your shining stars. It's going to be constantly referred to as a place to come and see this program in action. We have progressive, hardworking people who wish to have a program like this. This idea of certification for these skills. So many of our persons there are highly skilled people, do great work, and if we can create, because given the environment in which we are, this sense of recognition and respectability, then Gull will be the educational leader of the future.